So also Japreme, who have you, who's some of the, people you perform with or did shows with?
Just my team, actually, man.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I mean, I opened up for a lot of people,
Okay.
over the years,
Indeed.
and I'm still at the level I am still, grinding it out,
Indeed.
and it is what it is.
Indeed.
It's my team.
Okay. So now, if I may ask, so a lot of the performances you've done, had they mainly been DC or, other areas or?
DC, Maryland, New Jersey,
Okay.
New York.
What has been the high point of your career?
Doodlebug from the Diggable Planets, he took us down. That's when I was in a group with the Sears.
Okay.
And, I left DC to be in a group with my brother K.
Okay.
In 95, 94. He took us down to Atlanta. We did 2 shows back to back. That was fun. It was like Friday and Saturday. At that time was the first time I experienced that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Back to back shows. It wasn't like one weekend, another weekend.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It was Friday and Saturday. So at that stage, at that age and stage, it felt important to me to do that.
So at the time or the time period where you were doing those shows, could you tell a difference from doing the show in DC, Maryland, Atlanta, New Jersey? Could you tell a difference or?
Not really, man. Any stage is my home. Like,
indeed.
It does. I don't pay attention to that. You
indeed.
know what I'm saying? I mean, I like to travel.
Okay.
I like to meet new people. And I like my personal space too.
Indeed, understandable.
So,
yes,
when
indeed.
when I hit the stage, I kind of just lock in. So I try to do my best for the people that's there to experience a good performance.
Indeed. Okay.
All
right. That's all right, man. So I know you said you make beats.
Mm-hmm.
So any particular favorite equipments or programs or anything, or more of how can I say, any like, you like to sample through a certain program or maybe a certain beat machine or anything, or?
No, not at this particular moment, man.
You just use whatever you got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pretty much, I find something I feel interested in rhyming on.
Okay.
Something that inspires me to get up and write to, or stay up late to write to.
Gotcha.
Type of situation. I send it to Baines. Baines will loop it for me.
Gotcha.
Baines add the drums for me.
Okay.
And then we take it from there.
Gotcha.
So
that's all right. So now this is a question that I love to ask because I was faced with this and I had to make a decision. So if there was a point where you took on another career path or you started filming or whatever the case may be, and if you had a choice to choose between production and rhyming or MCing, which one would you choose?
Out of those 3 things, production, rhyming, and MCing?
So, but let's just say if you started doing something else.
To be honest, man, it's gonna sound fucked up, and I don't want it to sound like a bad reflection on the 5% Nation.
Okay.
I would have been what I've been before I went to prison, a stick-up artist.
Okay.
I still was DJing.
Mm-hmm.
I did tapes, that type of situation. I still went in the studio here and there to rhyme.
Okay.
When I left DC and went to Brooklyn, I got a little more serious.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And then from being away from the 14,
and
then coming out, I've been out for 10 years plus. I just been focusing on the goal.
Indeed.
I just want to get better.
Indeed. Okay. Indeed, man. 10 years plus. That's a good long time, man. That's definitely some good stuff, man. I definitely enjoyed the interview, man. Give me a chance to sit down, get up close and personal, man. And a lot of the takeaways for me, you've been in the game so long. I would say, for people that want to pursue this, you got to be in it for the right reason. Because I feel like, especially after talking with you, if you don't have the love for it and you're not serious about it, then at any time, it's just like
you're wasting people's time.
Yeah. And at any time, you're just like, whatever. So and I look at it like this too, because I have dealt with people in the past where you might say, you know, hey, we working on this project. We doing so many hours of recording, so many days out of the week. Hey, we need to be in the studio 5 a.m. Some people not showing up. Some people, you know, so it's like you have to really be serious and dedicated. It's not just all fun and games. Like you can have fun, you know, you can make your money, you can do whatever, but it's all about
Gotta
pursuing
do your work,
it.
man.
Yeah, got to put in that work.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Because, you know, if you look at it, you know, to be in the game for a long time, man, it's like, and just going back to your, from the beginning to now, your body of work, you know what I mean? Like that's, you can't let that go to, you know, you can't just, to be in it that long and still be doing it right now, that's a foundation, and you know, you still building upon it. It's almost like at this point, you know, all there is to do right now, you keep going and you teach. You know what I mean? And like I say, people that may be following you or, you know, watching, you know, they can learn and go with that, man. And, you know, I just feel like it's always good to have some type of example.
It's appreciated.
You know?
I just feel that at a certain stage in a person's life that we have to take that responsibility.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
indeed.
So it's not something that somebody could give you.
Right.
You have to get up in the morning and give yourself that responsibility.
Indeed.
And because, like I said, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, man.
Indeed. Indeed. Respect, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, I just want to ask you as well, you know, you freestyle or you freestyle at all or?
Not really.
Okay.
My freestyle's coming, the Fuel 5 freestyle.
Indeed. Okay.
As the great Rakim has said.
Okay. Okay.
Rakim. What was that joke? Fuel 5 freestyle. Lyrics of fury. It's getting furious. It will get furious this July with this EP.
Indeed.
The Beloved.
My man.
Yeah.
My man. Okay. All right. That's real, man. So any shout outs, man? Who you wanna shout out? You know, and look, don't feel pressure, man. You can't get everybody's name. I understand, but you always, you know, put that disclaimer out. You know what I mean? Because you ain't. So you know, if you want to give any shout outs, man, have at it, brother.
Well, most of the people I shouted out, their name was said
indeed
directly or indirectly in the video.
Yes,
in the
indeed.
interview.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But not even but. I want to give a special dedication to everybody that likes my music.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Or they like how I teach their son how to defend themselves in that ring.
Okay.
You know
yes,
what I'm saying?
Indeed.
That's who I give my shout outs to.
Indeed. Okay.
The listeners and the parents and the people who buy the music.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. That's real, man. That's real. That's real. Well, I know you said you know, your EPs and everything, you drop twice a year. So now, just to, you know, wrap up everything, man, I definitely like what you're doing. The music is on point, and, you know, just to add on, man, before we go, you know what I'm saying? I want to let you know, man, I saw some of your work a couple years ago, right? And, you know, and I'm listening, I'm like, you know, damn, dude, spinning Parkees. You know, so I was like, man, I like what y'all was doing. And the cat that shot the video, you know, I knew him. You know what I'm saying? I ran into him a few times. And
the 20 Bello jump.
Yeah. You know, I ran into him a few times. And
Divinity, she put me onto him.
Okay. And you know, I said, okay. And then I met Black Man. And somehow it came up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I seen they work. And I instantly I'm like, hey, I'm trying to work with him. So, man, you know, I definitely appreciate your music. I appreciate what you do. You know, I love the way, you know, the whole format. I like how you incorporate your boxing in your videos. I just like that, man, because visually it just shows a part of you. You know what I mean? It's like when I look at your visuals, it's just like, man, that's authentic. That's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Hey, it's your world, brother.
We sharing this thing, man.
Indeed.
Cause I appreciate your work too.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
RGM joint, yeah.
Indeed, man.
And the things you put together pertaining to the live performances.
Indeed.
You know, you could have chose to do something else.
Right, right.
You chose to help us out, so we build together.
Indeed.
You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
indeed.
It's about connection. And some days, just like rhyming, either you freestyle. If I don't feel like it, I won't do it.
Indeed.
If I feel like it, I would do it.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Same thing with shadow boxing. Only time I do it every day is when I'm in the gym.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Because, yeah, the youngest, they looking too. If I could do it, I don't want no complaints, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear that.
No complaints.
I hear that. Yes, indeed.
So that's what it's about with me. One of the aspects of it. So that's not about being authentic. Because if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not doing it.
Indeed.
So I was authentic at that moment.
Yeah.
At this moment, you know, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I want to read. I want to write.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know, yeah. Anyway.
Indeed, man. Hey, look, real quick though, real quick.
Shorty's bad as a mug early.
But look, real quick, right? You know, I noticed like, you know, I pay attention to the lines. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, in the RGM video that you know we did, I noticed you was like, "Old school is where you find me."
Old school is where you find me.
That's
you know,
the gym, man.
yeah, you know, and I listen to stuff like
that.
that, so that's why I'm like, you know what, man?
It's about being consistent.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. So that's why, you know, I listen and pay attention to things, man, and you know, I take notice of stuff like that, man, and just the way you incorporate it in your music, that's dope, man. That's dope, man. I you know what I mean? So, and like I say, man, I was doing my thing for a minute, but you know, the video, you know, is pretty much my main priority, but at the same time, I still got the love for it. That's why I do it, because of that. If it weren't for that, I probably wouldn't be doing it.
We still creative regardless.
Indeed, yes, indeed,
So
indeed.
It's our world.
Indeed,
you know what
yes,
I'm saying?
indeed.
We paint a picture for them to look at.
Indeed, yes, indeed.
So we want to get better, so it'll be more clear.
Indeed.
And so they could tell somebody else. It's not just, oh damn, that should look good. They got to listen.
Oh yeah, yes, indeed.
It looks good. You need to know that it looks good.
Yeah, indeed.
And they
yes,
like,
indeed.
who is that? So that's how it rocks.
Yeah.
It's about the connection.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed, man. Well, brother, I thank you again, man, for your time today, man.
Peace.
Yes, indeed, man. Peace to you, man. Stay safe out here, man. I look forward to dropping some more visuals with you very, very soon. Let's keep this thing rolling, man. And thank you again, brother.
Likewise, thank you.
All right,
Peace.
peace.